Yoga, day number 8, Rise and Shine. Today's class will be dropping in more to the yin side of our tissues and observing more in this silence. So today's class, a blanket or a bolster, 2 or 3 blocks if you have them, even if you have books, something just to give you a little more support. Maybe a strap if you have one. And then we'll come to a comfortable seat, cross-legged or kneeling. And then place the hands on both knees or the thighs and close the eyes. Taking a deep inhale, fill the lungs completely. And exhale, allow the body to settle in. Lifting the shoulders on the next inhale. As you exhale, roll them back towards each other and release the neck long. Just breathing. Become the observer of your thoughts. Just notice. Release the need to chase the thought pattern. Just breathing. Observing how the mind creates one thought and jumps to the next thought to catch up to the next thought. Inviting an internal mantra of so hum. Noticing the sound of the breath on the inhale, so, and the exhale, hum. So, hum. Keep the mind focused. So, hum. When the mind begins to wander and chase the next thought, remember breathing. No judgment of how you did this or that, simply so, hum. I am. Releasing the brow and clenching the jaw, bringing the tongue to the roof of the mouth just behind the teeth. The back of the tongue relaxes down and releases from the clenched jaw. Release the shoulders. Any gripping in the hips, the joints. Bring the exhale breath to release into this moment. So easily we get wrapped up into our thoughts trying to figure something out. That something has already been figured out. It's the past or the future that the mind is continuing to ruminate over. Through the breath, you bring yourself to the very moment. I am present here and breathing. Noticing the body, if it's becoming antsy, wanting to move, just remember the breath. No need to be anywhere, go anywhere, just be present. Releasing the mantra, just notice the breath, in and out it goes. Notice the peace you've created within through the breath. Blinking the eyes open. We'll come into butterfly with the feet a little further out. So rather than pulling them all the way in towards your pelvis, create this elongated diamond shape. And here you can place a block or two in between the legs, depending on what your body needs. So in yin, we're going to come into the moment where you begin to feel a sensation. So we inhale to sit tall, and then exhale, folding forward until you meet that moment where you feel something. So we're not pushing for more, we're just pausing. And so each body is different. Your head already may be to the floor. Maintaining that breath practice, in and out, just noticing the breath and observing how quickly the mind wanders, trying to make sense of the moment. But there is nothing to do. Just breathe. And there'll be this moment when the tissues, these yin tissues, the connective tissues, just release and let go. You'll continue to hold this position Maybe the head lowers down on the blocks. Maybe the elbows are gently on the knees, not pushing, but rather creating a space where you can find calm and peace in the moment. Holding into the position, breathing equally. Bringing the breath to the points where you feel the most tightness. May it take 1 or 3 to 5 breaths, we don't know. There's no need to make sense of it. Just notice that as the body feels the support of the earth beneath you, the breath flowing in and out, the body begins to release. Maybe one leg releases more than the other. If you're feeling pain, burning, tingling, just back off. Just a little bit. Listening to your body, recognizing the signs of this is too much. So you just guide back and allow the breath to ease you in deeper. In and out through the nose, breathing fluidly. Five more full breath cycles. Notice the rise and fall of the inhale and exhale breath. Next inhale breath, gently, slowly coming up with the torso. You'll bring one leg, foot, and then the other onto the mat. Hands can come behind you. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And then stretching both legs out. Seated forward fold. Opening the legs to a point where you first feel that moment of stretch. So maybe you have 2 blocks for the elbows. Maybe they're stacked on top of each other. Maybe your legs are as wide open as a straight line. It is what it is. Be present here. With the breath, inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean forward to that point where you first meet resistance. My palms are up, recognizing this presence of being open to the day and open to whatever may arise. Maybe sitting with this discomfort without pain, as we practice sitting and breathing in these places where we feel outstretched, but yet centered with our breath. The legs are not engaged, but the toes are facing to the ceiling. So it's somewhat passive here. Less active and more receptive. The breath comes, the breath goes. As you lean forward, inhale, feel the back body lengthen out forward. And exhale, guiding in deeper. Maybe that's visible movement. Maybe that's just a sensation that you become aware of. That you can feel the legs, the inner thighs, melting. We're so often thinking about working the muscles, but what about the tissues that support the muscles? So we drop into those yin tissues, slow, thoughtful movement with the breath. If you're meeting with that sense of pain, listen, just back off, just half inch. The inhale breath, you rise out just slightly to exhale, dropping in to that place where you meet the first resistance. Breathe into the discomfort. And notice this soon will pass. Three more full breath cycles. Next inhale, slowly coming up. Placing the blocks off to the side. Hands come back. A little tuck of the pelvis. Engage the right leg, draw it in. Engage the left leg, draw it in. Bend both knees and we'll come to lying on our back. Bringing the arms open, palms open to the ceiling. Deep inhale breath. And exhale, pelvic curl, roll up into bridge. Inhale. And exhale, roll the bridge down. Now bring the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic curl, roll up bridge. Inhale to pause. Exhale, roll your bridge down. Bringing the arms down by the sides, palms press into the earth. Inhale, open collarbone to collarbone. Exhale, pelvic curl, lift the hips into bridge. Holding here. Gentle drawing of the heels to the shoulders, walking the fingers towards the feet. Steady breath in and out. Press big toes, little toes down equally. Two more full breath cycles. Inhale and exhale, rolling the spine down. Inhale the arms out to a T. Exhale, crossing the right arm over the left. Eagle arms wrap around palm to palm, or you can simply cross the hands to the back body. Inhale, reach the fingers overhead. Exhale, elbows to chest, curl up. Ujjayi breath in through the nose, lowering down. Exhale, elbows to chest, head follows. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, curl up. Warming up your center. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl up. Moving with the breath, and inhale, we lower down. Unwrap the arms and exhale, lower them down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, bridge pose. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, reach the fingers wide. Exhale, draw the left arm across the right. Wrap the hands to the back body or eagle arms, palm to palm. Inhale, fingers reach overhead. Exhale, elbows to chest, curling up. Head, neck, shoulders to follow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Pull the low belly in and up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, Uddiyana Bandha, drawing in, belly lock. Inhale, lower, keeping the chin tucked, Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, eagle crunch. And lower. Last one, curl up. Inhale, lower. Open the arms to a T. Exhale, bridge pose, rolling up. Inhale. And exhale, rolling down. Pulling the knees into the chest. And roll up 3 times along the spine. Crossing the legs as you come into a kneeling position. Right foot will come forward, low lunge. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Inhale, the arms reach overhead. Hold here. Steady your gaze, your outward drishti. Ardha drishti down towards the floor. Forward drishti, gazing forward. Yogi's choice. Feel the left glute engage to balance the left thigh stretch. We begin to move with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold, lower the hands to the earth. Inhale, right arm lifts, rotating, reaching the right arm to the ceiling. Exhale, right arm lowers. Inhale, rise with the arms, low lunge. 2 more. Exhale, lower hands. Inhale, rotate right. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm rotates. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Hold here. 2 full breath cycles. Make space from the shoulders to the ears. Lowering the arms as you exhale. Backing off left leg, right knee to the earth. Left foot forward. Inhale, both arms lift, holding for 3 breath cycles. Left foot pushing forward at the same time pulling back to the right knee. Feel how much more connected the under left leg feels. Engage the right glute, supporting the right hip into that deeper thigh stretch. Exhale, lower hands to the earth. Inhale, left arm reaches to the ceiling as you rotate. Exhale, left hand lowers to the earth. Inhale, both arms lift overhead. 2 more. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, open and rotate left. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, rotate left. Exhale, unrotate. Inhale, rise. Hold 3 full breath cycles. With each exhale, the front ribs funnel together and towards the pelvis, so we don't back bend. Next exhale breath, lowering the arms to the hips. You'll bring the left leg behind you, all 10 toes underneath. What I like to call fire toes. We'll lean back with our hips coming in, and maybe you place a blanket between the thighs and the ankles so the knees don't feel any compression. And as you lean into this, be mindful that same things apply here with the pain signals. If you feel any burning or tingling, just back off a little bit and slowly ease into it with the breath. Noticing the silence, being at one with the breath. Exhaling into those moments where you want to react. And just noticing the moment here with your breath. And maybe there's a moment where you feel the footbed opens up and releases. And maybe today isn't that day. And just breathing. Lifting the hips up, untuck the toes, tops of feet pressed down, taking a look at the feet, making sure knee all the way out to the second toe is in line and parallel, so the toes aren't touching and sickling together. And then lowering the hips down. Maybe you place a blanket under that ankle to give it more support as you stretch the front of the ankle. And then we'll grab our bolster, coming into Sphinx. lying here. Palms will press towards one another, pinkies on the mat. Elbows pulling back, reaching the chest up and forward. Gaze just past the middle fingers to the floor. Coming into Sphinx, legs are parallel, outstretched from the hips. Noticing the breath. Is it shallow? Can you elongate both the inhale and exhale to become equal? And maybe you count the breath to help your mind stay focused on this one single point of focus. With each inhale breath, the crown of the head lifts as you tuck the chin, Jalandhara Bandha. And then releasing the head down as you exhale, opening the elbows wide, hands to the earth. Rest the head on the fingers. Moving with the breath, inhale, lift upper spine extension. Exhale, round. Feeling the body moving with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, rising. And exhale to lower down. You're going to bring the left arm in front of the head. And then bend the right knee. Right hand will grab the right foot or ankle, keeping the knees parallel. You can grab the outside of the foot. If you have the shoulder opening, you can grab the instep of the foot. Pressing the pubic bone forward. Feel the stretch to the thigh. Keeping the head down or maybe adding a gentle back bend. Inhale, we lift and we hold as we exhale, Uddiyana Bandha, belly lock. Inhale, open chest. And exhale, find steadiness with your breath. Little tuck of that chin, back of the neck lengthens, gaze at the floor. Inhale and exhale, release the right leg. Lower the head to the earth as you bring the right hand in front. Left arm reaches back, bending the left knee. Grab the left foot. Maybe you have a strap around the left foot. Slight tuck of the pelvis, belly muscles engaged. Inhale, lift the head, the chest. If that doesn't feel right, keep the head down. Position the right arm to where when you pull the elbow back, you feel a little wrapping of the under shoulder blade against the rib cage. Notice if we're jutting our chin forward, tuck the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Maybe you grab the instep of the left foot, feeling more openness across the chest to the left side. Exhale, release the left leg. Pushing yourself back as we open the knees as wide as the mat. Bolster off to the side, extended child's pose. Knees wide, arms outstretched forward. Maybe forehead to the earth, the third eye, that point of wisdom and intuition. Laying it down into the supports of the earth. Inhale, slowly bringing the hands to the knees as you roll up. And extending both legs out straight. We're going to come into a twist. Bend the left knee. Left foot on the earth as you cross it over the right. Pull the knee in towards the chest as you inhale. Lift the spine tall. And exhale, rotate to the left. Right hand wraps around the left knee. Left hand gently reaching to the earth, gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, spinal length. Exhale, guiding the body into the twist. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale through center, stretching left leg out. Exhale, bend right knee in. Lift the chest up, cross the right leg over left. Foot on the earth. Inhale, lift, and exhale, rotate. To the right side, gaze over the right shoulder. Left hand wraps around that right knee, pulling it in towards the chest. Maybe you have a block underneath your sit bones to give you that lift and support to keep the spine more neutral and upright. Trying to do less, rejuvenating the end tissues more. The little cells in our connective tissues require stress just like the muscles do. So by practicing this slow flow yin practice, we give time for the support structure to be nourished and rejuvenated. Inhale and exhale through center. Extending both legs out. Inhale, the arms lift. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Palms up. Legs not really active, but the heels are reaching out away from the legs. The inhale breath, feel the rise. The exhale breath, the fall. Moving with this breath movement. Noticing the expansion and contraction. And with this balanced inhale and exhale breath, we come in more deeply to our center, this digestive fire, Samana Vayu. Equal expression outward as we digest all that which comes inward. We melt in as the body releases resistance. Rise up on the inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, roll down. Supine twist, arms out to a T, pulling the knees in towards the chest. Inhale, exhale, knees right. Inhale, exhale, knees left. Squeezing the legs together, inhale. Exhale, knees right. Inhale. Exhale, knees left. Inhale. And exhale through center, wrapping the arms around the front of the shins. Inhale. Forehead to knees, Pavanamuktasana. Exhale out the mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale. Releasing the body to the earth. Palms up. Feet wide. Allow the body to rest in deeply. As we move through our day, notice those points where you meet resistance. Notice the urge to want to react or run away. And use your breath to find peace in that moment of resistance. Elongated exhale breaths, keeping yourself present in the moment, noticing this resistance. Breathing into the spaces to meet the resistance. Becoming less reactive and more centered. Finding peace in the silence. Elongating the breath to a count of 10 on your next exhale. Notice how the body just melts down into the floor, into the support of the earth. Begin to touch each finger to the tip of the thumb, index to pinky, and pinky back to index, wiggling the toes, the fingers, and rolling over to your right side, representing the reactive side and energetic side as we press up to seated. We'll come to the meditative seat that we began with, simple cross-legged, recognizing this balance of right and left, yin and yang. Closing the eyes, sitting tall, recognizing how society requests more and more and more to be done. So in our body movement practices, We continue to ask more from the body. And we meet resistance when we take time to rejuvenate through these yin practices. But yet we notice in meeting this resistance with the breath, we're able to recognize that the one thing we resisted the most became the very practice we needed the most. Bringing the hands to heart center, thumbs to touch the breastbone. We'll complete practice with one single Om. Inhale to prepare here. Thank you for joining me today. May you feel centered, and may you be at peace throughout your day. Namaste.